One
The
food.
marker board would like to know if I would like to buy 99 food.
I mean, that's
I guess the answer is yes.
That's usually how my support respects us, which is actually kind of annoying.
I am sorely tempted to cancel the fucking boats that Weiss put up 2 hours ago and swap them.
Teleport.
Actions are not expensive. Like, why not?
Because it causes stupid drama for no good reason.
Okay, well.
Let people execute more than 2 actions at a time, maybe. That'd be
I
great.
have a bunch of...
That sounds like a good way to make, that sounds like a good way to make FCs 2 OP, honestly.
I mean, if they were...
No,
if
just
still
give them one more. Just one more action. It's not going to change or hurt anything.
Yeah. Well,
I want more actions on variant dungeons.
No.
Actually, I think the way it is fine for variants.
Someone described the variant actions as var raise and var cure.
And
oh God, why?
And tank stance. Var.
Boo.
I don't need any of that heinous bullshit.
Var rampart. Oh God, I love var rampart.
It's 15-second mitigation.
Can I get var million experience?
I have never equipped var rampart on account of, I just go in on tank.
Yeah.
No joke. Paladin and warrior are probably the most broken things to solo that on.
All right, let's talk about
load
that
the
thing called.
markers, please.
What? Before we do that, let's talk about famine. So let's pretend that A and B are 2 minotaurs. I see a lot of people make this mistake. I make the mistake too. Someone will pull their tether all the way over here. This will kill you and the person next to you. You will equip each other. You want to stand next to your minotaur as far to the wall as you can.
Yeah, that near your minotaur is a good here's I looked at the chart before coming in just to be sure on this, but obviously you're going diagonally across, right? So if this is your minotaur, right, then you're going to be pulling diagonally across, but you basically stand next to the minotaur that is in that line, right? So the way the minotaurs are distributed, one is sort of partially closer. They're
that's a bird, by the way.
Let me grab one.
So if you're
so the way that the markers, the way the minotaurs end up being distributed is sort of like this on the relative platforms. Yep. So if you have if you're tethered to the minotaur at D, you need to stand you need to stand by A. Hold on, do I have that backwards?
No, it's A to D and C to B.
Yep. Right, but I might have the bias
orientation
backwards. No, I have it correct.
It's right.
Yeah. So honestly, with this one, you have the free. You can be straight out to the wall behind it, or you can be straight out to the wall and behind it this way. Both of those actually work. You actually have an arc of area to be in, but understand the bird is dashing between these 2 minotaurs.
The birds are marked, and they're basically heading to Fenny. So you have to stand here to not get hit by a bird. Right?
No.
Here.
Hold on, let's try this a little bit differently.
I was gonna say, remember
so the birds are more
So if the bird is here, wait, no, it's
the birds are more like this, and they're headed towards this point, right? They are making a line like this. So if you're if C is your minotaur, you can be sort of in the arc that is, in this arc. If you have the aim, this is where you need to be, you can be in this arc.
Hold on,
that's about.
Hold on. This does not work. So the problem that I've seen is where if this is 2 minotaurs and both people stand on the same sides of the minotaurs, if one person stands here and one person stands here, you both die.
Yep. Because that's what's happening. Because mainly with on the diagram, it shows the person actually has to. So if the bird is between these 2, aiming actually towards these side that's in this
The
direction.
first
they're
one,
looking?
Benny.
Yeah. So what's happening is that people have to be on this side of the bird and one on the other side of the bird. Because if both people are on the same side of the bird, that's what Michi is talking about.
I think what Michi is talking about is the result of an ambiguation.
Yeah.
So I'm going to disambiguate a little bit.
I already know that, like, twice I was just on the wrong spot, so, like, I get what's
now
going
they're
on.
far enough apart that there's no confusion about which Minotaur means what.
Yeah.
Right? So the birds bisect the two Minotaur pairs, right?
Yep. Exactly.
If you're tethered to the D Minotaur, the opposite of you is the A Minotaur, and you need to be out here, right? If you're in here, you're too close. If you're here, you get hit by the bird, right? So here to here works. Anywhere else, you're killing someone or yourself.
Yeah. But more importantly, you need to be on the far side of the
you
bird.
need to be on this side of the Minotaur or the side that would put me off the platform.
Yeah,
if
people were just not on the right side for the bird, which is why
if you're here, you kill A. If you're here, you die to the bird, right?
Yeah,
like,
so if you're another way to think of it is if you're standing near the near Minotaur, you need to be on the near side of the bird. If you're at the far Minotaur, you need to be on the far side of the bird that's going to come through.
Yep.
Yeah. Because again, it's just that, as Michi was saying, is that people are just on the wrong side of the bird, and then their cleave from that Minotaur is killing the other person who's on the far side of the bird when the other person is supposed to be on the near side of the bird. That's the only confusion that was really going on, though. So, but it's going to kill both people. So.
I also want to go over War real quick, because the spacing for the Minotaurs is really tight. Let's suppose that A here is your Minotaur, and 1 here is a bird. You want to stand like in line with the bird behind the Minotaur as far as the platforms you can to maximize the distance, because even if you do that, it's still like 70-80k damage.
Well, yeah.
Then want to throw some mitigation on top of that.
That's distance.
So see some people standing like over here or over here and take 100,000 damage and they die.
Yeah. You have to be at the edge of, like, the Minotaur's in the middle of a bridge. Depending on whether we're in clockwise or counterclockwise pattern, you follow that way from the Minotaur to a platform, and you stand on the far edge of that platform.
Last thing is, after doing a little bit of research, discovered that reprisal does not work on these Minotaurs. Expedient definitely works. Michi's doing pretty good about using that.
I've been bad about using DV, my bad.
Okay.
I've been too focused on the callouts and thinking about the actual, and trying to get the mechanic communicated as quickly as possible to improve our odds of clearing it. But I will try to get DV dropped there.
We're pretty sure Troubadour also works there, and it should be back in time.
Anything that applies to the player works. Anything that applies to the boss does not.
Yep.
Okay.
I have to precast it though before everyone spreads out, and that's what I keep messing up.
That's the other thing is, like, part of the reason we have to condense on that the eye spot. Like, there is never a time in harvests, all 3 harvests. Well, okay, not the first one. The first one's distinct, but the second and third harvest, the best starting position is the egg that has eyes.
Yep.
The platform that has an egg with eyes on it in the middle. As soon as you know what that is, be moving to it. Do not waste time. Because there's usually mitigations or something that needs to go out, and if we aren't collected there, we cannot distribute those mitigations.
I was going to ask, too, is Troubadour back up for the second or the third AoE at the very end? Like, the third one being the enrage?
We have Heart of Light and Magic Barrier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll actually need Troubadour.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of
for enrage.
Back up from not the third AoE, which is the actual like enrage. But I was wondering if it was up for the second one, depending on if he was popping.
I mean, we have Magic Barrier and Heart of Light.
It won't be back up for soft enrage, but there's like almost 2 minutes between the end of Purgation and War's Harvest. So if you Troubadour Purgation, you can Troubadour again during War's Harvest, and you'll be fine.
I just didn't know what the timing was at the end of War or not. So.
Oh, I should eat food.
Anyways. Hello, Kitty.
Are I should do.
But I have to let you flop onto the floor now. Fuck the outside world.
Yeah, the AQI today sucks. Rain's coming 2 days.
I drove to work today. I was like, wow, it's awfully foggy today. No way.
Apparently it happened really fast in the afternoon. This morning it may actually have been fog.
Oh, okay.
No, not where I was.
Depends on where you are.
Yeah. It's, I know my mistakes last today were definitely from fucking migraine. So.
Alright, I got the ready check, so I'm gonna start the countdown.
Okay.
Did you macro that?
No.
Why didn't you?
I'm really lazy about macros, that's why.
Disperse. Tank busters. Last call for Hallowed. It is Hallowed. Stay in the bubble.
It's okay.
In violence.
Again, this is a nice to have, not a necessary.
I know. More importantly, it's on the tank.
That is the important.
DPS spread. Tank sealer spread. Ooh. Was I too close to the stat?
That was an EG in the middle.
Okay. It looks like a
But he was in my spot, and I hesitated. I should have just gone.
Hold on, I don't know if you can hear my cat, depending on which direction the mic is facing. But she is screaming at him, and he's not letting go, so I should probably de-escalate this.
I definitely heard a little something.
Okay, problem resolved. I'm ready.
I assumed that was going to take more than 0 seconds.
It could have.
You guys work with a bottle, you know.
I should actually get another one of
First. silent. DPS spread. Tank sealer spread. Roots in the tank cluster. Last call for bull eyes. Not bull eyes. Fruits on letters. Stay on your platforms.
Wondered, is there a reason y'all stand so far back during that?
Fear. Tank clusters on the bridge. Minotaurs. In the back. healer spread. Big raid wide, pause for heals. DPS spread. Tank healer spread. Big raid wide, pause for heals.
Platform with no fruits. Letters. We're going to the back. Platform with 2 fruits.
Oh, shit, we lost one.
That is numbers.
No, it's here. Oh, you're right, it's numbers.
And we're all dead.
I don't know why my mouse glitched at the last second there.
I've
Or at least
had
that.
that before.
It's okay. A ton of tanks and healers. We're way late.
Well, yeah. We had one down, so that was automatic from the get-go.
Sure. At this point, given that that mechanic is what is holding us from clear, I don't care how many people are dead, execute it correctly. Make sure you know it.
Well, I'm saying Mitchie got raised.
Okay, so I'm not all that worried about Mitchie not being there. Why weren't you?
I was. It wasn't me who did not speak correctly. I was right there with you.
First. Tankbusters. Last call for Howlers. Not Howlers.
What the hell?